Okay, we're good. No, I did not put the right thing. Alright, game capture. I'm hoping it's not.
I guess I wasn't talking. I've been talking anyway, so it's not like.
That is a cool thing, though, where apparently if you switch screens, it just starts working. With whom did father have a duel and lose? For what reason did he fight and die? Even I don't know for sure. I'm looking at the YouTube short stream, making sure it's going well, good. Oh! Unlike before, it's not lagging like a bitch now! So it must be just be PPS's PP being weird. Because I'm looking at the YouTube short stream and it's not lagging. It's good, but also good at the same. 8 more subs. That's not good, but that's also good at the same.
Oh. So close to DMC poo.
Oh, if I get to 400 subs during this stream, this is gonna suck.
Oh. From NES. Oh. He's dead.
Let's see if the controls are mapped. Yep, they are. Oh, it's the D-pad. Oh, I hate it.
What?
It's the D-pad. I hate it. Okay, fucking save states. Actually, you know what? Never mind. No.
It's supposed to be Masochist Wednesday anyway.
No save states. I forgot. Ooh.
Game over.
That's some bullshit.
And then he'll be there.
Oh, that's some bullshit. I thought you were supposed to hop down.
You have to use a ladder or you die.
I didn't see a ladder.
An analog stick.
I know. I could play it the way, not like a cult, like a savage now. Oh, this feels so much better.
Like Miyamoto intended. I'm not actually sure who made this. Unlikely to be Miyamoto.
Tecmo. You
What?
know.
No. That was right.
You know, the guys
Who
that
was
made the.
working at Tecmo during the 80s?
I don't know. That's at least how I remember how they did it. Tecmo used to be its own thing. Then they fused with Koei, who were making like the Nobunaga's Ambition games. And I think I messed up. Great, fun. Yeah, this is a fun game. This is this is gonna be one of those.
It is Wednesday. You signed up for this.
Yes, I made a deal with JP. I know that I will be playing this. Me and him will be taking shifts between games. That pisses us off.
Yeah. But it's Konami, so what do you expect?
I know they're trying to pull a Capcom where they're like trying to gauge the interests, but I think I'm pretty sure they already gauged it enough, man. You already ported all the good ones. All we need is like the multiplayer Castlevania, and then we're golden. You know which one I'm talking about, right? The it was like a Diablo meets Castlevania, and I'm like, that's sick. What was it called?
Probably
again?
not. I'm not a huge fan of Diablo-style games, so I probably avoided it entirely.
No, I would understand why you did.
Or I saw
Not
it
because
once and was
it's
like...
not bad. It's just that it was Xbox. It was only download only. You can only download it from the Xbox Arcade Store. Fuck.
Oh. I don't...
Like, game's not bad, but it's very
I
clearly.
didn't even know Fear and Hunger was
It was
like a rogue like
it's a survival.
or light.
It's a survival horror. Like, it's a hardcore roguelike. It's hardcore as shit, as you can tell.
Yeah, I've seen it played a lot. I have a friend who thirsts over the characters in Fear and Hunger, which is quite the game to thirst over.
What is this
Are
bizarre
the
statue
characters
anyway?
worth thirsting over?
Who is that woman? Is it grew more and more suspicious. I went out to look for that. Oh, the text boxes. Supposed acquaintance of my father's, Mr. Smith. I wonder if they're ever going to remaster these games and give it like a modern art style. And I don't mean like, oh, like just 3D graphics. I mean like actually like update the sprites.
So, I'm looking up. Apparently, Fear and Hunger isn't a roguelike. It's just there is permadeath, but you can just save your game at any time.
Yeah,
and
but
if you don't want your character dead, you just reload.
But the thing is, because of the permadeath, it might as well be a roguelike because everything. It's like does the Resident Evil 3 thing, where every new playthrough's a new thing changes.
Yeah, it's like semi-randomized.
Yeah, it's like that essentially.
But like, I would compare it more to like XCOM, where it's like, oh yeah, there's permadeath, but if you don't like it, just reload your save file and do it again.
It's that, and the games are meant to be.
So what if the stages are different?
It's a mix of that, and the games are meant to be speedrun. By the way, like I'm pretty sure for the first game, you want to get an ending, you have to literally speedrun the first bits of the dungeon, like in 30 minutes, and then you can do like another ending, like saving like Lagarde, who is basically just Griffith. Not as good as Griffith, but still a really good villain. Ow. You know what's funny is that Castlevania 3, I died almost as much, but I wasn't nearly as mad.
I bet there was a little bit of time in between those deaths compared to this, where it's just like, get to the same spot, fall, same spot, fall, same spot, fall. Also, I bet the PS4 version of Castlevania 3 doesn't have slowdown as bad as this.
Oh, it doesn't have any slowdown because it's a optimized port.
Also, they had time to make it fair hard and not like first try, this is too hard.
Yeah, because they learned the hard way with Castlevania 2 because, well, Castlevania 2, because Castlevania 2 is Castlevania 2, of course. Which, by the way, some fans remade it, and the fan remake looks great. Like, there's 2 fan remakes I know of for Castlevania 2. One's like super dark and gritty, where it's like kind of depressing if you play through it. And the other's like a classic sprite-based type of thing. Because the remake I know that's dark and gritty is basically meant to like lean more into Castlevania's horror, which a horror-style Castlevania sounds fucking sick, even though it already kind of is. But like to embrace the horror. Because at the end of the day, you're dealing with movie monsters.
Yeah, the N64 one went pretty heavily into the horror, and that one went pretty well. Well, went pretty well to everyone who hasn't seen the HGN video and has played it themselves. Yeah.
Here's the thing, I booted it up out of curiosity, and I'm like, how is this game bad? Because the game itself is really fun.
I don't think it is. It's just a niche game that everyone is like, oh, HGN hates it. But that's just one person's opinion on it, held by a bunch of people that have opinions on it, but they haven't touched it. It's the inverse effect of Persona fans, where nobody's played Persona, but everyone loves it. Yeah, it's such good writing.
Before I forget. Save state. Whoa! That's a good thing I did that.
It could be worse. You could have put the leopard dog thing a lot closer to you when you save stated.
I'm only save stating in this part because it's so tedious.
It's also like right at the end. I'm pretty sure that door takes you to the next
boss
stage.
Yeah, it's literally the next boss. God, this part sucks so much. Save state, save here, because I don't feel like restarting this whole stage. That and this boss uses jumping to your disadvantage, because if you try to jump, he will just hit you from above, and you just gotta hope you don't get hit by the grenades. Ooh. This boss sucks so much penis. Oh. Oh.
Oh yeah, very easily exploitable boss, but annoying nonetheless.
He's annoying because if you try to play it the fair way, you realize that, oh, he's just bullshit. But yeah, like Persona 4's story is amazing. After all, there's a reason they milked it the hell and back until P5 came out.
Oh no, the scientist is gray.
Which part of that was just them like trying to figure out the P5 engine though.
No, they figured it out with Catherine. It was trying to make it, you know, the engine work for P5 because P5's engine was a pain in the ass because it was not made for RPGs. It was made for small enclosed environments, not full-scale dungeons the size of a fucking castle.
It still weirds me out that Catherine and the Persona games are in the same universe.
Yeah, and as JP knows, JP keeps wanting Atlas to do a Golden House universe, which they will never do because I'm pretty sure Catherine's a one and done thing.
Yeah, well, they did the re-release where you could get the third Catherine as another dateable.
Yeah, I think I know about that. Yeah, JP talked about it.
Yeah. Everyone probably knows this, but yeah, Vincent's in Persona 3. He's on the final day. You can go to the bar and he's just chilling. You can talk to him about his game.
Yeah.
And then there's also the DLC where you can meet Catherine in Persona 5. Or maybe it's in Catherine, there's a DLC where you get to meet Joker. I forget which way it goes, but they meet each other at LeBlanc.
I'm going to look it up.
The Catherine Full Body lets you see Joker.
We still don't have a global version for.
I was going to say that one mobile Persona game. I think that's Persona X, right?
Yeah, Persona 5X.
5X, yeah.
Yeah.
I still hate that we don't have a global version for that.
And it's apparently 6 years after the game, specifically Royal, and LeBlanc is no longer a thing. It is instead owned by a new person, and it kind of makes me mad and sad.
I mean, Copy Dad is old, and once Futaba's off to college, now that she can talk to people again.
Oh, now that I think about it, yeah, he probably retired. Yeah.
Yeah, he's just chilling. He also lives around the corner, so it's not like he's super far away if he needs to check in on things. He could have just entrusted it to someone. And since he lives like 2 doors down and down an alleyway, he's right there.
Yeah, so it's understandable why he... And not only that, Futaba is incredibly smart for someone her age. Like, holy shit. So, my guess is that she definitely got into college. Yeah.
That girl could reasonably make, like, a mobile game and just make bank off.
Oh, I was gonna say, like, Futaba's probably gonna end up a millionaire and set her dad up for life. And be like, oh yes, Sojiro took care of me for so long, and just basically flood him with as many gifts as she can find.
Now that I think about it, since she's in college, she probably took game design classes just for like the sake of it. Because obviously she probably knows how to do it. Guarantee, like you give her Unreal, she's gonna master that shit in like a week. And
no shit.
So, you know what's fucked up? Imagine by the time she made her first game, that first game funded her way to college. It funded her, like, her tuition. If you think about it, it funded her tuition. Imagine making a game just for that. Where it's like, my dad wants me to go to college, I'm gonna make a game that'll sell millions so I can pay for it.
Yeah, she made a game, it's called Persona 5.
That would be so fucking funny if P5 was just the events of P5 did happen, but she made Persona for the same. she made P5, and that's why Persona 5 is like the Power Rangers of the Persona games. which you can't deny it. It's pretty much just
It's
Power
also-
Rangers. It literally
Yeah,
is just
it's
Power
also why
Rangers.
Joker
Sentai
gets
for fans.
Yeah, like that's the
Like,
girl for the harem route.
Joker.
Fuck. Stands and personas are kind of similar, but dude, Joker has the power of hacks.
Kinda. They were literally based on stands.
Well, Giorno also has like a one tap of death if it's gold experience, Requiem. You just touch him once and infinite deaths for at the end of time.
Yeah.
And then
Which-
Joker has Satanael with big gun. I will shoot you really big.
Yeah. Then again, technically Persona
although
was
it
based
don't-
off the works of Carl Jung, or Carl Jung. Like, no, like literally, like, I shit you not, Carl Jung is essentially the god of the Persona universe. I shit you not. Ah! Well, that
Because
and
I
it's-
think I'm like at like day one, or it's like one day till Maruki needs my answer on the question. And well, it's because also when you're party members, when you have them maxed out, you can talk to them before you give Maruki the final answer, and you get their ultimate personas. So I have everyone's except for Makoto's, because I'm not friends with her, or I haven't maxed out her social link.
Yeah, I could see
So
why
that
you'd be
too.
mad. But at the same time, you missed out on a really good ending. But if I think about that theory as likely, well, P3, it's probably the only one where it's heavily implied you actually do bang the girls. So that's probably the case. And if you're playing Portable, it's highly likely you did bang the guys. Like, P3 is the only one that is implied to that you actually had sex with characters.
In Reload, do they still force you to do it? Because there is no turning the women or men down in P3. You just do it, and that makes Ken's social link really awful to do in
Portable?
Itone's. Yeah, because you can't turn down Ken, and Ken is like 13, 12.
Oh, yeah, I think you can
It's in
turn
like
them
middle
down.
school.
I think you can? I don't know. I haven't gotten that far.
I think
And
I've seen a
Reload.
video where you could.
Okay, yeah, in the original, you just can't turn him down,
Yeah.
and then you get the harem cutscene, and it's like, oh yeah, everyone understands what's happening, and then all your guy friends pull all the women aside, so you can have your one-on-one time with whoever,
Fun fact.
and then everyone else just disappears, and you never talk about it.
Fun fact, in a cutscene for P5 Royal or P5, you want to know what? There was an alternate ending to the harem route where it's like, well, fuck it, we all like them. Let's just have an orgy.
Awful.
That's the alternate
I don't
cutscene.
doubt that was meant to be in there. I
No,
don't
you
doubt
can
it.
find it on YouTube. I'm pretty sure someone data mined like cut content, and it was so fucking funny because it was just like, well, we all like him. I guess we could just share him.
Yes, the totally cool age to do that, from 15-year-olds to, I think 28 is the oldest woman you can date,
No,
with
not
the
28.
reporter lady.
Not 28, 30s. I'm pretty. Hold on.
Oh, real unfortunate. You can't
Well, I
date
mean,
Ryuji.
spending Valentine's Day
But
with the homies is a hell of a way to spend it. It's the best way to spend it. Spending Valentine's Day with the homies. What's wrong with that?
I mean, I've done it before.
Yeah, but you went to a gay
Eat
bar. There's a
chocolate?
you went to a gay bar though. Which
You got me there.
I still remember that, by the way. Literally, I think one of your first comments was, you dressed up as a fruity Arthur Morgan at a gay bar.
Yeah, well, it was because we were playing Persona, and then it's like, oh, this is horrific. I am going insane. Let me try and spice up the chat with something funny that was real.
Oh yeah, like I was going insane for it. Like, was it at the time when JP was on vacation and I was busy doing the rest of Persona, along with the most of Fates?
Probably. It was definitely during a Persona stream, because that's all I tuned in for at the beginning.
I think it was before you left, and I actually showed a photo of my room, which I think that photo is still there. You can look it up if you want, but I changed my layout since then, so... Oh shit. But they ended up they remastered P5 Royal on PS5 for a reason. They can remaster Persona 5 Royal by remaking it on Unreal Engine and having voiced social links. Oh, dude, you know 100% they're gonna remake P5 like 10 years from now. They're gonna do it. They're gonna be milking P5 beyond the grave. They removed the DLC
And they're gonna get
and add it back in for like the royal fights between like.
And they're gonna change Kemi's voice actor again.
Oh yeah, didn't they change her again?
Thank you.
Oh yeah. Speaking of which, I feel bad for.
Yeah, she's had
Kemi's
multiple
P5.
voices so far.
Yeah, for context, her original VA was changed because she was getting harassed online by horny P5 fans for Takemi. And she didn't like it, and then she just straight up deleted her Twitter. Like, she wanted nothing to do with the Persona fan base because a bunch of fans didn't want to stop simping.
Persona fans are the worst.
Yeah, they don't even play their own games.
No, I've seen worse in other communities. Genshin specifically.
You know what's funny? We might actually beat this in 3 hours because it's already 2.5. We've been streaming this.
You are on stage 5-1.
And there's 6
I believe,
chapters.
Yeah, I believe 6-3 is the final chapter, so... And 6-3 is a boss rush. The only issue with chapter 6 is that she has been able to hit continue, and he starts at the beginning of 5-2 or 5-3. That disappears at chapter 6. If you die in 6-3, you go back to 6-1.
So...
You just have to do it all in one go.
So I save stated or something?
Yeah, I would just say save state at the 6-2 and 6-3. If you want to keep your infinite checkpoints.
Yeah, I'm putting this here because I'm tired of fucking
Yeah,
being in the
last
beginning.
level is 6-5.
Because I had played it, like, late 2017, early 2018, because I had just graduated high school, and it's like, what am I gonna do with all my free time? And I saw Persona was on sale, vanilla, and it's like, I'll buy this for $20.
Dude, I was playing P5 while I was in high school, and funnily enough, it was at the time my dad was on. And he had to crash in my room specifically, and I would always be playing P5. How the fuck do I do this? Wait, hold on. How the hell? Wait, huh? What the?
If I remember correctly, you just have to fall off the edge and then try to hit the wall to the left and then, like, short hop down. Like the... Probably should have safe stated before doing such a tricky platforming thing.
There's a specific reason why he can't, and I can't tell you why.
I assume it has something to do with the fact that he found a little baby Shulk one day in the snow.
Who was already
Or
dead
something.
and plot armored back to life.
Associated with that reason, but not so much why you would think.
I should probably finish that game. Like I said, I made it to the top of Prison Island. I saw the big, oh, look at this big plot thing. And I stopped playing because I had to travel halfway across the country to do work stuff. And I just never played it again. Or I wish I could do his British accent. He's like, oh yeah, baby. It's
Bro,
right
this-
time.
This level's fucking brutal. Holy!
Basically, just look up Ryan does the yoinky sploinky. And all the quotes that he says in that video are what I live in my brain rent-free. And it's also the distressed...
The yoinky spike.
Have you seen the video? It's a really good one.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Ryan does the yoinky sploinky.
Metaphor Aries.
That sounds fucking funny. That sounds hysterical. He's doing the yoinky splinky while saying it's Rhine time?
Right, it's that your kid, please! Oh yeah, baby! Oh yeah! You see that, eh? Leave it to Ryan!
Yeah, well, it's because Shulk uses, they just rip dialogue, and it's like a bunch of Shulk's Ryan help me in distress dialogue, and just it cuts to Ryan and he's doing the yoinky splinky. It's drawing time. Oh yeah, baby. And that's half the reason why I stuck through the game, is Rhine and Dunban. And the other half is the story's really interesting.
Oh my god.
I like
Not
Nervous
Melia.
Water.
GG, boys, GG.
But yeah, like Digital Devil Saga, like it needs to be remembered. It's such a shame that Atlas refuses to acknowledge it, even though it's technically them at their best. Yes, Persona 5 is not their best, JP.
No, it is their best.
No, it isn't.
Don't deny it.
No, it ain't, man.
It's not. Like, no, in all seriousness, it's not. Like, despite how relatable
Like
Persona 5 is,
like barrier entry, and no barrier entry is going to be the best.
like, it's that good.
PS2 game, you could easily play it on a PS2 SX.
That and Minecraft Hardcore. Lol. Very funny. But yeah,
Minecraft hardcore.
but yeah, like it's honestly amazing. That and it also has one of the hardest JRPG bosses in history, aka Demi Fiend, or at least his first fight.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's so fucking sadistic. It's not even worth fighting him either. You don't even
No,
get like
he's just in a. If I remember correctly, he's just in a room, and you walk in, and you get your shit kicked in, and then you're like, "Oh well, I guess I'm not gonna go in there anymore."
Shit kicked in.
no, that's literally what
If you-
happens. You get in there, you get like one shot, and then boom.
Yeah. You know, if you don't want to continue SMT4, you can easily replace it with Digital Devil Saga, and you will see peak.
Well, I'm gonna keep playing SMT4, so.
Jesus, what the hell is this?
I sure do love when the demons of hell have turrets.
That's just Doom Eternal.
Oh,
Ooh.
no wonder kids
I
didn't
need
beat
to
this
beat
back
Doom
in the
Eternal.
day. Oh, it's great.
Want it?
But yeah, like if you're gonna play P1, if you can get your hands on a PSP and then play it like that.
I would say play the PS1 version, because at least that one you can have it be like comedic to some extent.
Yeah, because the original Persona 1 translation's dog shit.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it is doggo shito.
They made everything American too, despite it still taking
So
place
they
in
play an
Japan.
SMT
But
game?
the main
Yes.
characters are
Scary.
Yes, you should play a real SMT game, aka SMTs 3, 4, and 5. That's a meme in the community, by the way. Where, because SMT fans have an extreme hate boner for Persona fans, we tend to make a joke of play a real SMT game, you Persona, you Persona babies or something. I forgot what the joke was. It's just that literally it's just play a real SMT game, and it's not Persona. That's literally the meme.
But in serious, you should play SMT 3, 4, and 5. They are
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah, like 3 and 5 are the only ones available right now because, well, Atlas refuses
4 is
3DS only. And
Yeah.
1 and 2, well, they refuse to port those games again for some weird fucking reason.
yeah. Also, technically 4 is 4 and then 4 Apocalypse.
Yeah, 4 is like
So-
has a sequel game as well, like Persona 2, where 4 Apocalypse is
Yeah.
the sequel to 4. This is a neutral ending, which if you ever played through Vanilla 4, I warn you, getting that ending is a bitch.
I should probably be SMT 5. I'm like right at the end, I think.
I think I'm actually beat this. It might just take like an extra 30 minutes. Because I think after this is a boss rush, right?
I think so. I think this chapter is a boss, and then there's one other boss. Oh, Who is it?
Oh, the
Plot
demon
reveal.
monster. We haven't even
No.
met him yet.
It will be entertaining to watch father and son fight to the death.
For the death.
Wake up, father.
But yeah,
No,
Demi
you see
Fiend's in
things only if
SMT3,
killing.
and one of the main turnoffs of SMT3 that it depends on if your tolerance for old school RPGs, because the SMT3 comes from that era of RPGs where random encounters were high and dungeons were practically mazes. Luckily, it's not nearly as mazy as SMT1 and 2, but it's still decently mazy. So it just depends.
Unless you go into the... Depends on the Kalpa, though, if you go for True Demon.
Yeah, that's essentially the gist of it.
Oh, nice, you got a health refill.
Oh, wait, don't I gotta... Oh, yeah, I gotta attack the ball thing. Is puzzle the first try, Demi Fiend? Yes, but it's really, really hard.
Yeah, because Demi Fiend fights like he fights in SMT3, which is a party full of demons that he's gonna swap out as they die. And he uses all the best demons, like your Makala, the level 80 Pixie, Thor. I think he also has some of the Fiends as well. But it could be wrong. I've never actually fought the Demi Fiend in SMT5. I did not.
It's basically like his theme is everything, and then once you watch the cutscene, it just has him like his back turns toward you, and then you just see his aura come off of him, and he just turns around and his eyes start glowing, and he just menacingly just walks up to you, like trying to press you, and it's just so fucking cool.
I'd like to think, since he's in multiple games, just standing around in rooms waiting for people to fight him, I think he's just bored at the end of time, basically, just chilling, king of Hell's armies.
Yeah, I
or
think it's
general of Hell's
confirmed
armies.
in lore that he actually enjoys fighting. Like he loves it when he
Yeah,
loves
he's
to
just
fight.
bored and he's waiting for the next person to.
Oh, thank God!
Yeah, one
Final
more
boss
after
time. Yeah, final boss time.
Oh, they use thank
You-
God. They use
thank
thank
God
God
for
in
saying.
NES games.
Let's go, father. Let's get out of this temple.
wasted my poison arrows.
Ryu, wait. Before we do the demon statues, we've got to throw them from the temple. But we've still got time before the black moon shines.
For the black moon shines.
Ryu, what's that? Is it a lunar That is a horrified face of Ryu.
Which is ironic considering he never
He
gets
realized-
his face in the 3D games.
He knows that there's one more boss, and after that last one, he is
Spent.
mortified at what might happen.
Ah!
Damn.
Wait, what?
I don't know. I think his tail. I think his tail does damage to you.
Yeah, I know that. There we go.
Yeah! You beat Ninja Gaiden. What are you gonna do now?
4.5 hours. The average is 3. Or 3 and 50,
Nice.
50 minutes.
You beat Ninja Gaiden.
The original. Oh. I haven't got much longer. This temple's about to break apart. Oh no, my dad's gonna die. Even though my dad's name is Joe and not Ken. Father, I can't just leave you.
No, Ken was the guy who killed him, I'm pretty sure. His name should just be Shinobi.
Father. Father! What am
Or
I
maybe
fighting
it's-
for?
I think that's how it goes. I may have them flipped up. It's the Shinobi from the SNES game, or the Sega game Shinobi maybe killed him. Something. I forget already.
Because why not? Which, speaking of which, I'm probably gonna get that game when it comes out. That Art of Vengeance game. It looks sick. It's done by the Streets of Rage devs, or Streets of Rage 4 devs. Holy shit. I did it.
This would totally give someone a seizure back then. Jesus.
How long is this cutscene? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it would totally give someone a fucking seizure back then. My god.
Christ on a dick.
Anyway, I watched you do it. I'm gonna head out. Have a good night, everyone. I gotta get up at like 6 tomorrow morning.
And for some reason, Ryu's gonna date Irene, even though they've never really met all that much.
Why the fuck does she look like Kuwabara?
I don't know. That's fucked up.
If you've seen Yu Yu Hakusho, you know what I'm talking
Oh,
about.
I know what
It's
you're
the
talking
pompadour,
about.
and
It really is.
the pompadour does it all.
Urameshi! I just beat Ninja Gaiden Urameshi!
He's the best character in Yu Yu Hakusho, so everyone wants to emulate him.
Dude, he got fucking shafted in the final season because apparently the writer wrote himself into a corner with a dimension sword and made him too powerful for the end, so he like had to just sit back and do schoolwork where everyone else fought in the final season.
That is unfortunate. I still have to finish it, but I watched like the first half of it when I was younger.
To be fair,
And-
the show is really good up to season 3, which is the psychic arc, and then goes to shit afterwards. Like, I recommend dipping after Chapter Black unless you care about Hiei's, which is the only good part of season 4.
Yeah, I haven't really watched it because I really like Kuwabara, and
Oh my god, love story. I prefer your Ninja Gaiden 2 design. You looked hotter. And you were blonde. And you actually used guns. That wasn't the
The console was
shitty
Ninja
pea shooter.
Gaiden 2 on.
Originals NES, the reboots on Xbox. It would. Let me just say this: Itagaki was a huge Xbox fanboy because ever since the first Xbox, he's just like, "Fuck PlayStation and Nintendo. I'm just gonna put my games on Xbox only."
Was this the only Ninja Gaiden that was a 2D platformer?
The original trilogy were 2D platformers.
yeah, you get a lot more movement options in the later games, so they're much better platformers than this one.
Yep.
Oh yeah, credit scroll. The music's still amazing though.
Yes, Ryu's Determination is a badass song.
Sakura's
Do they ever? Does he only take off his mask in the original trilogy, or does he take it off in?
He takes it off in
Black and
3.
onwards.
He only takes it off in Ninja Gaiden Modern Ninja Gaiden 3.
I love a lot of devs used
How-
like pen names back then because they didn't want to be associated with children's toys, quote unquote.
How different is his voice or his face? Because in this he looks like a child with brown hair.
Yeah, if you look up Ninja Gaiden 3 Ryu Hayabusa without mask, he looks way different. Because in Ninja Gaiden Black and Ninja Gaiden 2, he didn't take off his mask.
NES translators, Kevin and Daniel. Good job, guys.
I would say they did do a good job considering NES
I know.
games from this time period are
No, seriously, they did
horrifically
a great,
butchered.
they did a great job. We're full of, like, translation glitches, yeah.
I always assumed Ryu Hayabusa kind of looks like Chris Redfield underneath that mask.
Which version?
please reinsert cartridge.
You know, that kind of makes sense. I would assume him to have a more, considering those biceps, a more masculine face, but sure.
Friday, not this upcoming Friday.
You're the one reading and making the choices, so technically I'm the one making you play it. It's just on my PC.
Yeah. Also, I
Probably
know why the
every
game's
Friday
not ending
until
yet.
it's
I
done.
remember now. I remember why back then games didn't have a proper way to end, so you just pressed the reset button and that was it.
You just have to reinsert the cartridge.
They still did that up until like the PS2. I know the first Kingdom Hearts just ends, and you just have to press the reset button if you want to go
Yeah, the
back.
GameCube had a reset button.
And nowadays it's like games actually require to, go boot back to the main menu.
You gotta play
Which-
that New Game Plus. You can't just end the game on an ending.
Yeah, which once
What
Rage
did you think it was? An ending?
I don't know. You know what?
You gotta
Once-
play that New Game Plus for an hour, get really bored because you're doing the same shit over and over again and never touch it for like years.
God,
on
I
end.
fucking hate New Game Pluses in video games.
I love
It's
New Game Pluses.
awful.
It just depends on what version you try. Like for example,
Depends
Alan
on
Wake
which
2,
game as well.
like Alan Wake 2
I-
has a New Game Plus that adds more shit to it, and it's like, oh, awesome, more shit
That's
to do.
that's fine. I just hate playing games where I'm powerful. I like the work up to being powerful, not the being powerful part.
Anyway, I'm gonna head out for the night. You guys enjoy your chat with each other. It is 3:11 a.m.
Yeah,
You know where to find me.
Yeah.
Japan number 79. Watch my newest short. It's great.
yeah.
Bye,
All right,
sirs.
all right. We're gonna hit it.
See you.
For those that are new, I really
Bye-bye.
appreciate if you subscribed if you are new, and like the stream if you enjoyed it. For those watching after the stream, I really appreciate you subscribe if you are new. Like the stream if you enjoyed it. Leave a comment. You want to call me a shitter at Ninja Gaiden? We have a Discord. If you guys would like to join, there is a link to the channel in the channel description. So if you guys want to join, go ahead, and I will also leave a link invite in the chat log. Hold on.